What is up? We're back. In this one, we're watching. What is it? What's the title of the video, James?
6 most disturbing abandoned building encounters caught on camera.
That is what we're watching. So, don't piss yourself like I will be. If you need a diaper, wear a diaper. But, shall we get into it?
We shall.
Okay, y'all ready?
No,
Yeah.
but sure.
Yeah. This is not gonna be that scary.
Like, I hate it. Why is there a red wiener on there?
Urbex Hill is one of the most popular urban exploration.
Whoa!
Why is there a what?
There's a red wiener.
Red
right at the
wiener?
start.
What? Okay, bro.
Raw footage from YouTuber Chris Hill's visits to a lot of the more extreme abandoned buildings in the U.S. From abandoned mental hospitals to decommissioned military facilities, Chris explores all of it, but specifically places that a lot of even the more extreme explorers wouldn't visit, at least not at night and alone like Chris always does. In
That should
January
be dope.
2023, he uploaded footage of his visit to the now abandoned Paul Revere Elementary School in Cleveland.
Elementary school.
After almost a century of use, the school was permanently closed in 2015 due to declining
An
enrollment.
abandoned elementary school is
Although there are
scarier than a
allegedly
freaking
plans to turn the
hospital.
abandoned building into a housing complex, as of 2024, Paul Revere Elementary is still abandoned and in terrible shape. From the moment Chris walks inside, it's pretty clear that the place hasn't been used in years
There's
and has been
a wiener on the
severely
door.
damaged by the elements, vandals, and the passage of time. The bottom floors are all flooded, the walls are peeling, the structure doesn't seem too sound, and there's rust, random papers, books,
Green and
and all
blue?
kinds of debris lying
What the
everywhere.
heck?
Throughout the
That's
video, you
such
can
an
see
ugly
messages
freaking-
written in seemingly fresh chalk on
Cause
some
blood.
of the whiteboards, confirming that people have been in the building recently. This was actually Chris's second visit to Paul Revere Elementary. When he uploaded footage of his March 2022 visit to the school, several people in the comments mentioned they'd either been students or teachers at the school and talked about how incredibly sad it was to see their beloved childhood school ruined by abandonment and lack of maintenance. A little after 10 minutes into the exploration, you can hear some sort of ruffling sound and other strange noises coming from somewhere in the schoolhouse.
That's creepy.
Does our school have freaking scary stories?
A lot of
There
people
we
think
go.
it's haunted.
Our school?
Mm.
Huh.
Was that a mirror?
It's either a mirror or just somebody else.
As Chris turns a
Yeah.
corner in the hallway, another person's flashlight can be seen shining
Oh,
down
this
the hall.
one's-
It
Hey,
looks
so,
to be
dude.
just one person who was
That's
likely
not
either another
paranormal.
urban explorer or a squatter.
Yeah,
Still,
that could have just
at
been
1
another
a.m. in an
person.
abandoned building,
Wait.
it's obvious
These aren't paranormal, Matt.
Oh, okay.
Disturbing
Never mind.
encounters.
best
Okay,
to
yeah,
avoid
that
drawing
makes more
unwanted
sense.
attention to yourself, especially when you don't know the other person's intentions, which is why Chris
That is
ultimately
true.
decided to run instead of making his presence known. Making sure to walk in the other direction to avoid running into anyone, he then heads to the library and explores the
rope.
rest of the top floors. As he goes into the bathroom on the top floor, he has another encounter.
I'm about to take a piss or something.
Bro, I thought I heard whispering. That was you, James, but it scared the crap out of me.
Somebody's in there.
Just taking a
Yeah,
shit.
that was definitely real.
Scared the out of me.
I was just standing there menacingly.
At the far end of the bathroom, what appears to be a human silhouette can be seen standing completely motionless.
My man found a bed door.
He grabs his gun and goes back inside to confront the man.
One of you guys that like jumped.
Hello.
Not him.
Yeah, I know.
You guys better be gone with that.
Yo, bro just goes back in. Like, what is this?
Oh my god.
That's just being dumb.
What the fuck?
Toy.
The medic.
That scared the
Alright, just
Outta
make sure I don't get freaking shot from behind.
Yo,
Lights on.
What the
What is that?
fuck?
Mannequin? What is that? Lights on.
As it turns out,
Got like a
this
mask or
is
something.
actually a scary mannequin that somebody set up.
Grady, don't
Not
turn
only to
your
scare
lights
away
on, bro.
visitors.
On.
Are you
What's
slow?
most eerie is that even though we can't know for sure how long the mannequin had been
Oh,
standing there before the footage was shot, for some reason it fell forward just in time for Chris to see it. The most reasonable explanation being from the sound waves bouncing off the wall. Most
Sound
people
waves?
would have
Yeah,
left
yes,
as soon as
sound
they saw
waves.
the mannequin, but Chris continued to explore
That
the
looks
rest of the school, seemingly unmoved
spooky
by
as
the
hell.
horrifying experience he just went through.
That
Though
looks
not before
good.
That's-
clearing the
okay.
entire rest
Yeah,
of the
that-
bathroom.
That definitely
Sadly,
looks
some of the rooms in the
weird.
school
It's ugly.
had books, whiteboards, and other perfectly usable materials that could have been donated to another school before the building was abandoned. But nobody seemed to care enough to give them away before the school was abandoned. About half an hour into the visit, Chris climbs up to the roof, which in itself is pretty risky.
Nah.
Even if you don't care about getting caught by the cops,
How dumb are
there's
these
still a
dudes?
very high risk of the roof
Literally.
caving in, especially considering the state of the building when the footage was shot. Fortunately,
That looks
he was able to
exactly
climb
like
down
our roof
safely,
at the school.
But that's when a strange noise could be heard coming
Oh, we
from the
gotta
other
watch
end of
those
one of the
freaking stupid
hallways.
3 a.m. videos.
No.
Like the guava juice ones?
Yeah.
There was something moving. That's for sure.
It's probably a
That doesn't look like a dude.
As Chris explores one of the rooms, a strange howl can be heard in the distance.
I didn't
And
hear
as he
that.
raises
Owl.
his camera, you can clearly see a shadow.
It was more like a,
behind the door
ooh.
at the far end of the room. By this point, it's
Yeah, right
clear
there.
that not only are multiple other people in the building with him, but now he's possibly being stalked. Once
just
again,
being the
Chris
freaking
draws his
local
gun and
crackhead.
prepares for an encounter.
Okay, man.
He doesn't find anyone in any of the rooms. After this, he admits he's ready to call it a night and decides to head home, but not before this final
Now he calls
encounter.
it.
Now he calls it. Yeah, let's call it now.
One of the doors on his left.
Oh, here it is. This place is crazy. I remember the last time it exploded. Hello?
Oh yes,
Why
go,
would
go,
you
go,
use-
yeah.
yeah, like
This, okay, this is the dumbest.
Hello?
This could be like the most set up thing ever. He could have just done this with his friends.
I heard somebody coming down these stairs.
That's true. But still, this place still looks creepy as hell.
As
Yeah,
he struggles
absolutely.
to find his way out of the
It does,
school,
oh,
the sound
yeah.
of footsteps can be clearly heard on the stairs directly above Chris's head. But after running up and calling out to see if he gets a response, nobody acknowledges
that
him.
he,
Luckily, he was able to walk away unharmed and has continued to upload
Fine,
videos
be
of his
that way.
visits to abandoned places pretty frequently.
Okay, in all reality,
Proper People is an
If-
urban exploration channel owned
Well, man.
like in all reality, if like let's say we had like 5 people with us and we went to a place like that, I bet you we probably won't run. If we like, we would. Like my thought process is that if there's 5 of us there and there's like one freaking homeless guy, we might as well just start booking it at the homeless guy.
Just bomb rush him, bro.
I'd be shit.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
I'd be,
Nah.
Yeah.
I think the same
If there
way,
was,
like if I were to see a ghost, like something inside of me just wants me to bum rush the thing. So it's like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'd
especially if there's like 5 or 4 of
It's
us,
the
I'd be
fight or
like,
flight.
okay.
It's the fight or flight. Like, let's go.
Encountered today.
What'd you say?
So me
Your
and my
mom.
family were going to look at Christmas lights, and as we were
Yeah.
heading down like my street, I'm not gonna leak my street, but like by the car wash or whatever,
Oh yeah.
there's like 20 cats on that road.
I know. Do you want to know why? Because the people 3 houses down from us breed and feed the cats. They literally just let them
I know it's so dumb.
Like 3 houses
It's so
Wait, what
big.
happened?
to your right.
To the right, like my right, our right.
Wait,
Like,
what cats?
Just like looking at your front.
It's a bunch of
door,
stray cats.
Or like.
Looking at my
Oh.
front, like me looking out of the porch,
Oh, okay.
going
So,
like me going out of my deck, going right.
Yeah.
So down, at Main
Hmm.
Street.
Well, like y'all know that house, the family that used to live right by me in that old house that's all wrecked.
Yeah.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
want to say the names, but you know them. Matt wouldn't know them.
yeah.
When you hit
I don't
like
know
the
them.
hockey net or the puck.
Like
Or
the
to-
puck. No, like the one up the alley
Oh, yeah.
with the twins.
Yeah.
Like they used
Oh, is
to
that the
breed-
one with the freaking salamanders in the basement or something?
Yeah, yeah, they had little salamanders in their basement. But like they used to breed cats and stuff, and they would just keep them
I know.
inside, and come into our yard and stuff. It's just
That's
dumb.
yeah.
Alright, let's get back to the video.
By Brian. The Proper People is an urban exploration channel owned by Brian and Michael, two friends who travel the world in search of abandoned buildings. For the past 10 years that their channel has been active, Brian and Michael have built up a reputation for being a trustworthy channel that only uploads genuine footage of their explorations. In a niche of YouTube that's often plagued by cheap, fake footage from people trying to get their 15 minutes of fame, The Proper People has endured as one of the most reliable channels in the urbex space. They gained their fame from
Alright.
explorations of
Don't get a
genuinely
sticky
cool
grading.
places instead of faking creepy encounters or anything of the such. In 2016, they uploaded a video of their nighttime visit to the Genesis
Oh, that's
Center
cool.
in Northport, Alabama, often referred to as Old Bryce Hospital.
Oh,
From 1939 to 1970,
Never mind.
the Genesis
What
Center
it-
housed
that-
Why
hundreds
do
of
why
psychiatric
do people never go to
patients and acquired
these
a
places in the
reputation for
day?
treating them
Like,
pretty
why is it gotta
harshly.
be at
Yeah.
night?
Often referred to
That
as
is-
the creepiest building in Alabama, Old Bryce was closed in the late 70s and has since been reclaimed by nature and become a hotspot for urban explorers from
no, that
all over
looks
the
cool
world.
though.
As Michael and Brian
does look
approach
pretty
the
cool.
location in their car, there doesn't seem to be anyone around. And after
Oh, that
driving
just
around the
looks
grounds for a while, the two
creepy, though.
YouTubers get out of their vehicle to begin exploring, settling on the basement as the first area to explore. After more than
basement
4
first.
decades of abandonment, the entire complex is almost completely destroyed. And while some of the walls are completely covered in all kinds of graffiti, some of them aren't even there anymore. With the state of disrepair
Yeah,
at the
that's
toilet.
Medicine Center, there's
I
a
want
much
this in my
chance
gaming
the
chair.
structure could collapse on itself
Just go
and
to
trap
the
Brian and
bathroom while
Michael
you're playing.
inside. But as they go up the stairs to explore the top floor, it becomes clear that an unsound structure is the least of their worries.
There's a pentagram right
Whoa,
there.
Look at this.
Becca.
Look at the staircase out here. Look. There's somebody there.
Someone just moaned.
Yes, I see their light. They're out there.
I don't
I
see
swear on my
anything,
life.
bro.
Right there.
I don't see anything.
It's pitch black.
Should I say hello?
Should I say
Out
hello?
there.
Bruh.
I'll say it then. God dang.
Let's go back to the car. This way. Did somebody wanting to talk to us?
They're announcing every single thought
Right.
they have.
Yeah, literally.
Hey guys, we're
As the
going
camera
back
pans
to
the
our
window,
car.
the outline of a person holding up a light can
car,
be seen on the
it's over
staircase
there.
on the opposite side of the building. Disturbingly, as soon as the uploaders turn off their light, the other person does the exact same thing, indicating they were watching and didn't want to be spotted.
Or it's like they got
Chillingly, if you
scared
rewind
too
the
and did the
footage to when the
exact same
YouTubers arrived at
thing.
the top floor, you can clearly see a light outside the window frame, but it's unclear if the light was coming from the same person who was.
Oh shoot.
After calling out and receiving no
think it's a
response,
sniper.
Brian and Michael decide to go back to their car to avoid getting jumped or worse. It's hard to know
a
what
sniper
exactly the
glare.
intentions of the other person were, but
Yeah,
what's
literally.
even more disturbing is the fact that there were no other cars in the area when they arrived and when they left, which means that whoever was
went by
there had
foot.
arrived on foot and probably been there for a while.
Crazy.
Homeless guy, homeless crackhead.
Ridgely
Why are we
Hospital
like?
was a women's psychiatric
Why are we
hospital in
creating
Manchester,
these
UK.
things that could
Where
come
Operated for almost 100 years,
Except for
from 19 that fought for the humane treatment of mentally ill patients. Ridgely Hospital housed
just
thousands of
happened? Did
patients,
everyone just
and
lag for a
modern
second?
treatment-
You guys all, yeah, y'all gonna got that? Okay. I was gonna say like,
Yeah, I lagged.
what the heck?
I glitched out for a second.
Is the stream good?
Yeah, yeah, just I don't know what just
You
happened.
gotta,
Ignore
you just
my
gotta go
look.
back a little bit.
methods such as electroconvulsion therapy to help patients with a range of disorders. And use modern treatment methods such as electroconvulsion therapy to help patients with a range of disorders, from severe depression to obsession to mania. In April 2022, YouTuber Exploring with Tom
There isn't
visited
really
the
places
site
like
with
that
three of his
here, though.
friends in the middle of
No.
Throughout their visit, they were extremely loud and not aware of their surroundings, which is obviously not the best idea when exploring an abandoned building.
I've seen someone do a
Keep in mind that
mukbang
most of these
at
abandoned
an
buildings are
event.
still considered government property, which makes it
That's
illegal to
crazy.
trespass and explore the grounds. Still, if you disturb a hostile squatter's home by being obnoxiously loud, getting arrested would probably be the least of your worries.
That is true.
Yo.
Yo,
He looks scared.
yo, y'all lag again for a second?
Yo, what's going on?
Okay.
Like the streams like or Discord.
No, like everybody's just freezing.
Yeah, me and Grady were fine. Like for me, Grady was fine.
Yeah, Matt was fine for me.
It's probably just me and Blake's internet.
Maybe.
Cause like the same internet or whatever.
Probably the freaking ghost of the crackhead trying to get to us.
Literally.
I think someone is here now, to be honest with you.
After hearing some strange noises coming from one of the rooms, the four explorers call out to see if there's anyone in the building, and this is where things get a little disturbing.
What just happened?
Hello? What?
What the hell? Was he have a knife or something?
Didn't see.
Yeah, I didn't see.
Everyone okay? Everyone okay? Keep calm. Keep calm.
Why is his light flashing?
Man! What the?
We're just trying to see if he has epilepsy.
Don't. Hold you up. Get out. Get out. Get out.
They were like face to face to him though, like,
What do you
a
want?
couple feet away.
Yeah, that's probably a homeless guy. Or freaking groundskeeper. Oh, yeah, it's freezing again.
Matt, we're good though, right?
Well, they're
Like,
frozen.
we're good.
Yeah. Yeah, I see you. You're fine. I don't know what's going on with theirs, though.
I can hear you, Buzz.
It's unknown who the man was or what he wanted.
James
from
is
them.
up there.
But one
James
of
is
the
back.
theories that's been echoing in the comments.
Yeah, I think
is that
James
he
is
was probably
freezing
a
for some
homeless
reason.
person who got upset at the amount of
Bro, is it me?
Okay, Blake and James froze. Me and Grady were fine.
Oh, I could hear you too. That's weird.
I could not hear you guys.
Oh, he froze again. Oh, never mind. He's
He
fine.
did, yeah. No, he's good.
I just wasn't moving.
their car.
Oh.
But disturbingly, the man isn't satisfied with just scaring them out of the building and ends up chasing them all the way to their car. It's unknown
Crackhead.
who the man was or what he wanted
Yeah.
from them. But one of the theories that's been echoing in the comments is that he was probably a homeless person who
just
got
a
upset at the
squatter.
amount of noise Tom and his friends were
Oh,
making.
the amount of homeless people
It's
getting
probably
freaking
not too
annoyed with
pleasant to
urban
have four
explorers is
rowdy
probably
teenagers
crazy.
burst into the
Yeah.
abandoned building you call your home and start yelling, laughing, and swearing. But still, it's good they were able to get away unharmed. In
I go lie, if a homeless man starts rushing at me,
named Vince
that man's getting boxed. That man is getting absolutely.
In 2006, a 36-year-old man named Vincent Filia was living in the woods as a fugitive
the
near
hell?
Lugoff, South Carolina, after being accused
What?
of abusing his stepdaughter.
Wait, accused of
September
what?
South Carolina, after
What?
This took a turn.
Wait, what is he accused of?
Abusing his stepdaughter. Like crimes of abusing his stepdaughter.
In September of that same year, he saw a 14-year-old girl named Elizabeth Schoaf getting off the school bus and decided to abduct her.
Bro.
Posing as a police
Oh,
officer,
whoa.
Filia arrested Schoaf on a supposed marijuana charge and led her to his hideout in the middle of the woods. For 10 days, Elizabeth was chained up and abused by Filia in the underground bunker beneath the hideout in what can only be described as a nightmare come true.
Okay,
Still,
that is
the girl was
just
extremely resilient throughout the whole ordeal and came up with a plan to escape from the horrifying situation she found herself in. If she wanted to escape, Elizabeth knew that she had to get Vincent to like her. For
That's a real
days,
monster
she
right
pretended
there.
to be in love with Filia, and eventually the kidnapper lowered his guard, even unchaining her and allowing her to play games on his phone. One night, while Vincent was sleeping, the teenager got a hold of his phone and sent a text to her mom saying she was in a hole across the Charm Hill, that there was a bomb, and to call the police. As it was later revealed, Filia had planned to draw in as many people as possible to the bunker to detonate a bomb and take the lives of the responding officers. However, he never managed to carry out his plan. For just a few
Yeah,
minutes
that guy
later,
is
the
just
area was
insane.
surrounded by helicopters and he was forced to surrender. To make a long story
This man
short,
died.
Elizabeth was able to move on with her life, and the monster named Vincent Filia spent the rest of his life in prison, where he
So
died in
how long was
2021 in
she
his cell.
abducted for? Or like kidnapped?
10 days.
10 days.
10 years. I was so confused.
No.
Bro, that 10
December
days must have
2023,
sucked.
A YouTuber named
That's
Big Banks
crazy.
visited the
She was
abandoned
chained up
hideout
for
where the terrifying
over
crime took
Yeah.
place. Immediately upon entering the house, the uploader finds something extremely disturbing.
I think this was the little girl's backpack that was left here. What a sad sight to see. Knowing that that happened.
A little girl's backpack can be seen on the floor outside the kitchen. Although it's impossible to confirm if it belonged to Elizabeth Shove, it is possible that it was planted there after the crime by somebody else. As he explores the living room, the uploader finds more creepy stuff, including a DVD of the horror movie The Strangers, a Halloween decoration next to one of the couches, a shank, a broken baseball bat, and a ripstick. Obviously, the fact that these items were left behind is much more disturbing when you consider the history of the house. It's heartbreaking to imagine that some of the toys lying around the floor possibly belonged to the girl that Vincent Fillion had stolen. Throughout the rest of the house, several objects and pieces of furniture, including the bed in the main room, look like they were placed there much later than 2006. It's possible that the house was occupied by squatters, but because it was empty at the time the footage was shot, it's impossible to know what belonged to Fillion, his common-law family, his victim, and the squatters.
America has a
Thankfully,
big
after being
homeless
reunited
people
with her
problem.
family in 2006,
Oh, yeah,
Elizabeth went on to live a fruitful life, and the man who committed
Those beds are immigrant problem.
the price for it.
Whoa, what you saying?
New is a
What you saying? What you saying?
No, I don't know what you mean.
Give me a wild realize that. Don't give me a wild realize that.
eventually falling into disuse. Sir paid the price for it.
Some are good, some are bad.
Yeah. As long as
Holton
you
Avenue
can drive,
is a
I like it.
notoriously creepy abandoned street in Cleveland, Ohio. In 1913, the first Hungarian Baptist church was built on that street, eventually falling into disuse and being left abandoned like the rest of the buildings on that street. In April 2016, the body of a woman named Jessica Coleman was found there after she went missing,
What
but
the hell?
unfortunately her attacker was never found. In July 2023, Chris Hill went to the location to record footage of the abandoned church, as well as the rest of the buildings on Holton Avenue. From disturbing graffiti to broken glass and peeling walls, the church checks every box you would expect from a creepy
What is with the
abandoned building.
music, bro? That's
As he ventures into the basement, Chris finds signs that someone else had been inside the church, including an action figure of Melvin the giraffe from Madagascar that he mentions he doesn't remember seeing the last time he visited the location. Knowing that he's often not alone during his explorations, Chris set up several cameras throughout the church, and about 10 minutes into the exploration, one of the cameras on the main floor captures something pretty creepy.
Do we get to see the footage? Oh, what?
what happened?
I would like I need my privacy.
Wait. Here, look.
What's upstairs?
We'll go back one more.
Obviously,
Oh,
We're gonna go back. There.
Oh, that's wild, bro.
What's upstairs?
Crazy.
Obviously, doors don't just randomly shut themselves, and as it wasn't particularly windy that night, it's clear that someone
You
was
can
in the
see
church.
the figure move.
But
in
after
the
looking
door.
around for a bit, he can't find anyone in the church.
Alright.
and decides to head back outside to explore the rest of the buildings on Holton Avenue. If the church was in a messed up state, some of the houses are even worse, with most of them looking like they could collapse at any second.
Jeez.
Around half an hour into the visit, he decides to explore one of the most dilapidated houses on the block. In the
Dilapidated?
basement, the exploration takes a scary turn.
Actually, it looks like it's just underneath the house.
It's about a fallen.
Is he underneath that freaking house?
Creeping.
What is he doing?
What? What happened?
I don't.
I don't see him.
Oh, there's
hear
someone
creaking.
upstairs.
Oh, there's someone moving.
Yeah.
Probably raccoon. Oh, never mind. That's a person.
Sorry. Didn't know nobody lived there.
Oh yeah, that is a person.
Bro, run!
Sorry.
Run! Where are you going?
Didn't know anybody.
It smelled like I knew somebody was in there.
As he's exploring the basement, a sound can be heard coming from the ground floor, and when he goes back up to find out what it is, a person pulls back the curtain. Immediately apologizing, Chris runs back out to the street, and that's when he realizes that despite the horrible state of the supposed
Why isn't he
abandoned
running?
house, there was actually someone living in there with electricity. Clearly most, if not all of the abandoned buildings on the block were housing people now who
That's
didn't run in there, something he never encountered on his first visit. And with this newfound
Reaction time
discovery,
almost
Chris
freaking
called it a night.
Literally.
In February 2020, Urban
this is the
Explorer
last
Random
one.
Rider explored an abandoned house at an undisclosed location with his exploration partner Zay Clark. According to Ridham, the house used to belong to an old woman who had passed away. In complete contrast to most abandoned houses, most of the woman's possessions had been left untouched, indicating that the house had not yet fallen prey to looters and squatters who often take things that aren't theirs. All throughout the house, the two explorers find everything from beautiful tableware and silverware to ornately woven tapestries and a fully equipped bar. Based on the calendars they found in the house, the property hadn't been occupied since August 2018. Just a few minutes into the visit, Ridham and Zay find something incredibly sad and disturbing.
Always been worried about something like this happening, and then it did. When we walked in here, we took a few steps in the door, and we saw this on the.
No.
No.
Oh, that is
Excuse me.
disgusting.
You can see every like you can see their face down.
Yeah, that is just this.
No, it's the body must have been laying there so long it imprinted into the carpet.
Yeah, like the juices and everything.
That's
That
crazy.
lady was there for a long time.
That's actually sad.
Figure out what that is. That is a body stain,
Yeah.
and you can see right there. There's a walker.
Oh my.
So, unfortunately, it seems that the woman who had lived here had taken a bad fall, landed on the floor,
Just starved
and
to
that's where
death.
she expired, unfortunately. It's extremely, extremely sad to us. It took us a good 20 minutes to decide what we're going to do here, and despite
You know,
it feeling weird, I
That's
figure we still need to tell the story because this is a good reminder to
What, Gertie?
isn't it actually daytime for once when they're exploring?
Yeah.
Props
everybody
them.
that
What
you
is
need to
both
check on your
doing?
loved ones. It seemed this woman had passed and was laying here for God knows how long before she was found. So check in on your loved ones, guys.
That,
Right in the middle of
That's
the hallway, a
worse
human
than seeing
body
a
stain can
freaking
be
ghost,
seen on
in
the
my
floor
opinion.
next to a
That's-
walker, indicating that the old woman probably had a bad fall and couldn't get up. Sadly, she passed away and her body decomposed before anyone could save her,
No.
which is a terrifying way to die. There appear to be some before anyone
This?
Yes.
I don't know.
could save her, which is a
It didn't
terrifying
even
way to
bother like cleaning up the
There
house.
appear to be signs that the
Or, like,
woman's family
any
members
relatives
tried to
or
sort through her
something like
things
that.
after she passed away, but overall her various belongings are in perfectly good shape, including her bathroom supplies, which were still there at the time of the recording.
Nice.
It's hard to watch the footage without having conflicting feelings. Even though the house is beautiful and you can easily tell that the woman who lived there with her husband was a talented, outgoing person, it's incredibly sad to see how she met her end. Overall, the footage should serve as a reminder to
Because I
check in on
wanted
your
to live
loved
by
ones
myself.
every time you get the chance, because nobody deserves to
It's comfy.
pass away like that.
It's comfy.
Since 2020, Ridden with Ryder hasn't gone back to that location.
What? Well, yeah, I just didn't know what we were doing. So,
Alright, guys. So, if you did
At
like
all.
the Reacts video, it was
Yeah.
That's a good video.
not as
I
scary as I
did-
thought it'd be.
No, 'cause it
The last one was disturbing. The last one was
last
definitely
was
disturbing though.
Like, that is gross. But
Yeah.
this ends off on
Yeah.
next one. Hope y'all have a great Christmas Eve and a good Christmas.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys with another video soon.